At the edge of a fading age, knights gather beneath a pale sun, believing courage and steel can still command the world. Across the plain, men with fire and powder prepare to defy centuries of tradition. The earth is silent, waiting to drink blood once more. When the horn sounds, chivalry rides toward its final dawn. Their armor gleams like silver promises. For centuries, men like these ruled battle by birth and faith. Each clang of metal a prayer, each heartbeat a vow. But now beyond the fog waits a weapon that does not pray, only burns. Across the field stands a new breed, men not of titles but of powder and order. Farmers molded by discipline, their weapons spitting smoke instead of honor. The knight's roar will soon meet the whisper of gunfire. The horn cuts the morning air. Knights lower their lances, galloping into legend. The earth shakes, and for a moment it feels as if faith still commands fate. But ahead waits a new truth, one that cannot be cut by steel. Hooves thunder like drums of destiny. Each stride echoes centuries of victory until today. Before them lies a wall of pikes in the quiet promise of powder. Yet they charge on, for to stop would betray their blood. The first volley erupts, thunder of smoke and fire. Knights fall mid-stride, their armor torn by a power they never trained to face. Horses crash to earth, banners vanish into haze. Courage breaks against powder, and the age of steel ends beneath smoke. They try to rise, but steel becomes their cage. Around them, men of powder reload with calm precision. Valor once decided battles. Now it means nothing. The knight's courage remains, but the world no longer kneels to it. Their leader calls, not for victory, but for memory. They rise once more, bound by the ancient code. To fight when hope is gone, that is the last duty of a knight. Steel meets wood, flesh meets flame. The final charge crashes and shatters against the pike wall. For a heartbeat, history holds its breath. Then the sound of chivalry dies forever. When the smoke fades, only silence remains. No hymns, no cheers, only broken armor and lost dreams. The knight did not fall because he was weak, but because war itself evolved. His world ended not by betrayal, but by progress. When the knights were gone, silence did not last. From the ashes of their glory came the footmen, peasants and townsmen hardened by discipline. They did not ride with banners or songs, but marched to the sound of drums and powder. In their steps, the future of war began to walk. No birthright, no armor of gold, only discipline and fear of failure. Each man moves when commanded, fights when told, reloads without mercy. The army becomes a machine, not of faith, but of order. And in that order, empires will find their strength. The spear and the flame now fight side by side. Pikes hold the line, fire breaks it. This is no charge of heroes, but the rhythm of discipline. Advance, aim, fire, reload. The age of courage has turned into the age of precision. The drum replaces the trumpet. Rhythm replaces faith. Powder answers prayer. War becomes a song of iron and timing. Advance, fire, reload. Each volley writes a line in the new scripture of war. War belongs to crowns now. Loyalty is counted, paid, inspected. Distance and order become a creed, and men in line become the instrument of power. From above it seems chaos. Inside it is counting. Flags talk, ranks answer, smoke keeps the secret of distance. Death travels the gap, men do not. Across a measured gap, the new world learned to kill without touching. The ninth century ended. The soldiers began. Distance became doctrine. Discipline its prayer. War perfected by space.